Hi friends, E.C. Maltby here, Senior Pastor of the True Holiness Saints Center in the beautiful city of Conway, Arkansas. And you know what time it is. It is Wednesday Word time. So what is our Wednesday Word for tonight? Our Wednesday Word is improving your mental well-being. As many of you are already aware, May is recognized in the United States as Mental Health Awareness Month. The goal of Mental Health Awareness Month is to help to eliminate the stigma and negative connotation associated with those who find themselves struggling with their mental well-being. In fact, let me pause and just give you a social media quote for tonight. Our social media quote is simply this: make your mental well-being a top priority in your life. Make your mental well-being a priority in your life. Make sure that you're always taking care of your mind and your emotions. So here's what I want to do tonight in acknowledgement of Mental Health Awareness Month. I want to share with you tonight 3 things you can do to improve your mental well-being. 3 things you can do to improve your mental well-being. Number 1, if you really want to improve your mind, if you really want to get a handle on your emotions, number 1, you've got to pray daily. Yeah, you've got to pray daily. First and foremost, prayer should always be a Christian's first option for solving any problem that comes our way. If you want to improve your mental well-being, it begins with prayer. The Bible says it best in Psalms 102:17. Here's what it says: He will respond to the prayer of the destitute. He will not despise their pleas. In other words, the Bible makes it very clear, whenever you're feeling down and out, whenever you feel emotionally unstable, our God will always be there to help you through the problem. Now that's good news. All you have to do is have a little talk with Jesus, communicate with him through prayer, and he'll be there for you. So what are the benefits of daily prayer, Pastor Maltby? And there are a whole lot of them, but let me just mention 2 or 3 to you. First of all, prayer can help you find a sense of direction when you don't know which way to turn. Yeah, when you're struggling emotionally, prayer can help prevent you from making a permanent decision on a temporary problem. And let me say this to you tonight. When your emotions are all over the place and when you find yourself emotionally unstable, never make a major life decision when your emotions are out of whack. But what prayer will do, prayer will slow you down, but it will also calm you down. Yeah. When you begin to pray about the things that you're going through, your anxiety level will drop. When you begin to sincerely pray about the things that you're going through, the Bible says, casting your cares on God, for he cares for you. It will bring your stress level down. Prayer will slow you down so you don't make quick decisions, but it will also calm you down. But then also, prayer helps us to change our focus. Because the reality of the matter is this: when you're struggling with your mental well-being, you tend to focus on the problem. But when you spend time, quality time in prayer, communicating with God, he will redirect your attention and he'll take your attention off the problem and place it on the problem solver. He will take your attention away from the issue, and you'll begin to focus on the best solution. Prayer will help refocus you from the problem to the solution. It will slow you down and it will calm you down. Prayer will give you a sense of direction so you don't make permanent decisions on temporary problems. So if you want to really improve your mental health through the month of May, the first thing you need to commit to is praying daily. But then secondly tonight, not only do you need to pray daily, but you need to refuse to suffer in silence. Now maybe I ought to just pause and say that again. If you really want to improve your mental well-being, if you really want to get your emotions under control, you've got to refuse to suffer in silence. Never be ashamed and never be too embarrassed to share your struggle with the right person. Sometimes the right person might be a family member. Sometimes the right person might be a close friend. Sometimes the right person might be a trusted mentor or someone that goes to your church. Sometimes it's your pastor, and sometimes it is a licensed therapist. But never be too embarrassed to share your struggle with the right person. It's imperative to find someone you can trust to share your burden. How do you know it's the right person? Because it's the type of person that knows how to keep confidential information confidential. It's the kind of person that after you share your flaws, that they won't look at you differently when the conversation is over. Refuse, dear hearts, to suffer in silence. Never be ashamed to share your struggle with the right person. Here's the bottom line tonight. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling emotionally unstable, it is okay to cry out for help. Always remember, our God never intended you to go through life struggles alone. You've got to find your tribe. You've got to find your clique. You've got to find somebody who can walk you through the difficult and dark moments of your life. Galatians 6:2 says it like this: carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. In other words, the Bible says that we ought to be there for one another, that we ought to take the time to check on each other, that we need to take the time to have a listening ear for our friends and our family. If you want to improve your mental health throughout the year of 2022, it begins with a commitment to daily prayer. It continues with the resolve to refuse to suffer in silence. And then finally tonight, if you really want to improve your mental stability, if you want to improve your overall emotional well-being, then the third thing you've got to commit to is to exercise routinely. Yeah. Never underestimate the power of physical exercise. Here's what I know about physical exercise. Number one, exercise helps you and it helps your body to fight against anxiety and depression. Did you know that? Exercising routinely can help your body fight against stress, anxiety, and depression. Staying physically active, even as you get older in life, helps to keep your mind sharp. Exercising routinely has been known even to improve your mood. If you want to lower your anxiety and your stress level, if you want to keep your mind straight, if you want to make sure that you're in a better mood, oftentimes just having routine physical activity can help you in that area of your life. Here's my question to you tonight. I know you've been praying, and I know you've been talking to the appropriate people, but have you been getting enough exercise? Exercise is not just about the physical body, but it's also about your mind. 1 Corinthians 6:20 says it like this: you were bought at a price, therefore honor God with your body. The question becomes, Pastor Maltbia, how do I honor God with my body? It's simply put, you honor God with your body by taking care of it. When the Bible says to honor God in your body, he's talking about taking care of your body, mind, soul, and spirit. How can we take care of our physical bodies? You do it by watching what you eat. You do it by getting enough sleep. And you certainly do it by making routine exercise a top priority. If you want to improve your mental well-being, if you want to improve your emotional stability, you can immediately make a difference when you commit to daily prayer. You can immediately make a difference when you refuse to suffer in silence. And you can immediately make a difference when you exercise routinely. Our Wednesday word tonight is improving our mental well-being. Until we speak again, my friends, be blessed.